Alright, man. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video. And today, we're going to be getting into the update on will he trade his girlfriend for two of her friends. Remember, he passed the loyalty test. But at the end, he said he needed space away from his girlfriend. And he had to think about a few things. So, with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into this video.
TC and Red, a highly requested update you guys been wanting, but first, here's a quick recap. Welcome back to another episode on JTV.
On JTV.
Today we are helping Red test her boyfriend's loyalty.
Last time I hit you up to help out a friend, I just can't believe I'm sitting here in the same fucking position.
Tables have really turned because Red has been on this channel before, but she was just helping out a friend, and now she's the one reaching out, seeking help.
I feel like I need to know for me, and I just hope that making me not look crazy, but like I need to know before I be taking shit serious, because you not filling in them holes for me, which is also making me feel like, okay, fuck it, you don't care. Like,
our decoys, who are also friends of Red, will be hitting on her boyfriend and will be pursuing to get him to come back to their spot. Will Red boyfriend show us all that he's loyal, or will he trade her for a shot with two of her friends?
If he
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I
ain't gonna lie. I might be gassing her a little bit. I'm gonna gas her a little bit, but I would rather have that one than two of the friends, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally.
He's finna be mad as fuck.
Let's find out now on Jack TV. First and foremost, I appreciate both of you guys for agreeing to come here to the podcast. That was very mature on both of you guys' hand. This was highly requested. The fans wanted to hear from both of you guys. So my first question to both of you guys is, what is y'all relationship status?
You want to go first?
Pending.
Pending. You know, it's like, y'all, it's hard for me to process what really went down, you know what I'm saying? Knowing like I was a good dude the whole time, you know? But I do still care about her, you know? But it's just a lot of holes that got to be filled, you know?
She don't seem to be taking it as serious as he is. Even if he not taking it serious, it just feels like he cares a little bit more than her, even though she's trying to portray it as the other way around.
Since the test.
What changed?
Yeah. As far as how you guys move, was you going over there to see her? Like, how have it changed?
I mean, it was going from like seeing each other from like almost every day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll probably kick it probably 4 or 5 times out of the week, but now it's like less, because it's like I said, when I said I really needed time, I really needed time, because it's like if somebody set up cameras and a whole camera crew behind your back, it's like,
right.
I thought my trust is up here with this person, but now everything is exposed. It's like, well, what else is like, you know, what else is being recorded? What else are you trying to document behind my back?
That's a little bit too much.
Document is crazy.
I'm being honest. You document.
I did document that, and I think that one, it's like this is a learning lesson not to be putting your business on the internet for show, first of all, but this is one scene, like, and I did this shit for me, but a million people that not involved with this shit got a biased answer just off of what they seen, not of what I've seen or been through or felt prior to that. Like, niggas only act off of
No. Look, when you did this loyalty test, you was supposed to be ready for either way it came. If he was a cheating nigga, okay, then you know what I'm saying, you get to do your big one, go off on him, go crazy, do your thing, whatever. Okay, cool. He did what he was supposed to do. He held it down, not just for one girl, but for two, and somebody close to you. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you gotta take what come with that. The same way everybody would have been coming at him crazy or in the comments saying, oh, he a lame, he should have never cheated on Shawty, how he gonna go for her friend? He was gonna have to deal with that. So now you gotta deal with the, oh, you got a good nigga. Stop listening to your friends. Stop listening to your demons and just live your life. And when something happens that actually is something bad, then go on about your way. But don't just be sitting right here looking for something. Because if you keep looking long enough, you're gonna find something that turns you off. Even if it's just something that, like some girl that he's following. It don't even gotta be nothing, no relationship, no text messages found, nothing, no pictures. It could just be, why you following her? Why you liking her pictures? You looking for the wrong stuff, so you gonna find something that you looking for.
Seen in like that little 25 minutes, none of the shit that happened before, that we talked about before, that I was suspicious about or asking you about, none of that shit.
What is one big misconception you feel like that they are trying to perceive you as that's not
insecure. And that shit did look a little bit insecure, but like everybody thought I should have like been happy. Like I didn't give the reaction that people wanted, and they frying my name on the internet for that because of they wanted me to go off of what they seen. They don't know shit about what I felt or what I seen behind the camera shit. Like they just know what they saw, like type shit.
Bro, check this out. I'm playing this game. You get $10. You get $10 the first $2 purchase.
Sorry, Jack. I'm sorry, Jack. No, sorry.
You saying they don't know what you've seen or been through behind the camera, like I was really putting you through, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like now you got your answer and you saw your answer in your own two eyes. How do you feel? Like what's your newer self feel now based on what you saw?
I feel like that shit was a little bit embarrassing, but I felt like fuck it, like it happened.
Was that also embarrassing for you?
Definitely.
So her like being in the driver's seat and kind of initiating everything, reaching out to me to put her to the test, and she's getting like I guess negative backlash from whoever. Mm-hmm. How do you feel for her to have to like endure that? Do you feel comforting? Do you want to be in that space, or how do you feel about that?
How do I feel about her receiving backlash?
Yeah, because it was 12 days ago. Everything is fresh. So what are those emotions like? Seeing people come at her a certain way. Do you feel like you still feel like you want to be in that space as to where you want to console her, comfort her, or how do you look at that?
That's a good question. I got two answers.
And also, I already asked her how does she perceive the people who saying some of the stuff that they're saying about her. Is it something that you could say as in her defense, you knowing her?
Okay. All right. Let me answer question by question. All right. So for the first question, I want to say, that day, like the first couple of days after the video, I didn't really care about her receiving backlash because I was still processing the whole thing on my own. And she was also receiving backlash from me and how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like we was actually like pursuing something and like I had like big surprise for her, everything, and you just put me on the test behind my back, which I have a lot of questions and we talked about it, you know, but at the time I really didn't care about her receiving backlash. But now, like, the week and a half later, you know, days later, you know what I'm saying, it kind of grew on me. It's like, all right, because I care about her. So it's like, I don't really want people like talking down about her and making her, paint her like a clown, you know? Because she's not a clown. All girls got feelings, all girls.
I ain't gonna cap. I understand what you're saying, bro. I understand what you're saying. This is maturity. This is a very mature guy. But my nigga, you was calling her a clown. Like, obviously, you was still in shock. You like, man, what the fuck going on? Like, shawty, you tweaking. But you was the one who was like pushing that narrative like you a clown, this, that, and the third. And that's why I was saying you got to watch what you say. Because if you comfortable, if you supposed to be her man, this, that, and the third, and you comfortable saying something to her, doing something to her, it's going to make other people comfortable too. Now, just being realistic, I don't feel like a loyalty test was the right way for her to go. I feel like she should have just had like a real heart-to-heart conversation. If he didn't get it, he didn't get it. If you felt like nothing changed and it was just what it was, then you know what I'm saying, roll the dice and leave. But it sounds like you got a good guy. He just might be a little nonchalant. And to be honest, bro, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm not finna sit right here and tweak out on you or this, that, and the third just because I feel some sort of way. Look, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna speak my piece, and that's that. You do what you do. I'm not forcing you to get your shit together. I'm not forcing you to be more open. I'm not forcing you to be more responsive. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make my move. And that's how that go, bro. You set the precedent and they go off what they go off of, they do what they do. If they not doing enough for you, or if you feel like they half-assing it, bro, bail out, peel off.
I'm saying, like, all girls, they gonna have feelings.
She got that face like she fucked up. You know? She don't want to lose her nigga, but she's scared now, to say it, bro. I be hating that shit about females because people talk about how men have pride, but they don't never really get into depth about females, bro. Females will really sit right here and really be ready to marry you, have your kid, introduce you to all their family, and this, that, and the third. But for whatever reason, bro, they'll sit right there and go through the worst emotional era, like just trying to quote unquote be strong. Like, I don't want you to be strong like no man. I want you to open up and talk to me. Like,
About it to be like talking about her and trolling her, but at the end of the day, like that's their honest opinion, and that's what she accepted when she reached out to you.
Right.
You know?
facts.
So I feel like it's not right, but I feel like she has to deal with it.
Right.
You know?
I'll take this out. I was playing head to head with somebody.
No, nigga. No, nigga. Jack, you trying to get that bag. I see you. I see you. Maybe if I get a cut.
It was basically like some of the things that they're saying, her being insecure, and basically some of the negative characteristic traits that they trying to put on her. What can you say in her defense, knowing her longer than anybody?
Okay. I don't really know how to answer this question, y'all, but I'm gonna try to answer it to my best. So basically what I get from the question, to break it down, is basically you saying like her.
Who is she behind
She's only
the camera?
on this. She was only perceived in 26 minutes.
Yeah.
You've known her for way longer than 26 minutes. So
Facts.
what can you positively say in her defense that may not persuade nobody to perceive her a certain way, but something that they just not because we don't know her. So what is Red about? Is she insecure?
Yeah, so-
is some of the ways she acted on the video, is that how she really is, or do you feel like it was just within the situation?
50-50. Half of it, that's who she really is. You know what I'm saying? But the other half is like,
Jack wasn't
like
expecting that answer.
what
He's
was
smiling
like
hard
the
as
cards
hell.
that was handed to her.
Elaborate.
Like, I want to say like, okay, like basically like compare Red, the comment section Red, and the real life Red, basically. Like the real life Red, she cool, good personality, we be chilling, we be vibing, having fun. You know, she kind of is a little like, I'm not gonna say dominant, but like, she
I
always got
just
something to
don't
say.
play that shit.
She always got something to say. You know what I'm saying?
If I feel like the shit is rubbing me wrong, I'm gonna say it. If I feel like the shit looks weird, I'm gonna say it. So can you confirm or deny that it was reasons for me to be suspicious to make me want to do something like this?
No. What? Anytime you call me, I answer. You want to kick it? We can kick it. You want to go on a date? We can go on a date. You know what I'm saying? You upset because I'm going out with my partners. I can go have fun. We be having fun too.
I never said you couldn't have fun. Never made you try to make you not go.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I just
The shit that I'm about to say
like
might be a
people be-
little bit controversial, but females who work, if I'm not mistaken, bro, Shotty's a bottle girl. She work in the club. Now, I know a lot of bottle girls and this, that, and the third who, you know what I'm saying, they live that lifestyle, but they don't live that life, if you know what I'm saying. And that also comes with his trust. He gotta sit right here, and when he can't see you and he can't, you know what I'm saying, clock your moves every second of the day, with you at a club, you got niggas throwing all type of money and different this, that, and the third in your face, like, you know what I'm saying? He got to know that you going to be solid too. It's not just the other way around, bro. And especially for me, because I'm more so an inside nigga. Like, I just like to work, bro. I like to work instead of play. So when I do go out and have fun, we going to turn up. But, bro, females do not be liking that shit. They be so paranoid and worried. And it's like, bro, I understand the logic, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody, you want them, you know that other people want your spot. It should be that way on both sides. But knowing that people want my spot is what keeps me from doing you dirty and this, that, and the third. That's so simple. But they make it complicated.
You feel me? It's nothing good in that club. It's nothing good in that club.
So not only the club, because the club is one of the things that she kind of voiced to me
I thought she
about
was a fucking
her
bottle
reason
girl.
in the end of putting you to the test. But one of the main reasons was birds of a feather flock together. And she feel as though the people that you have around you, being that you are the sum of the 5 people you hang around, they just not people that you should have around you because they don't.
But that wasn't my main reason. And first of all, in the video, I did say that you always be supporting me. And this, that, and the third, I praised you up. I never just tore you down or was like, this a cheating ass nigga. I just say I feel suspicious, and I feel like it's times where you don't fill in certain holes that I might have. And you may not feel like that. So, and that's okay. But then you shouldn't
What
be
are
like,
some of
hell
those
no.
holes?
Yeah.
Before she give her answer, another thing I want to put y'all boys on game about. Look, when a female is telling you about her emotions, you cannot use your logic to try to understand what she is talking about. You got to go to your emotional intelligence. Point blank, period. If she's telling you how she feels, whether you like it or not, whether you understand it or not, whether she's telling you that she sees something that is not there or not, you got to do what you got to do to smooth over that situation. Not by using your logic, though. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
What are some of those hoes, Red?
Going missing for times, like going out all the time. Like I be just chilling.
But
going
you be
to work.
saying I can go out. So what are you saying? You can't be backwards here. Like,
Do you go out as well?
Sometimes I be working my ass
But
off, chilling, maintaining.
I'm
like
gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? She don't go out as much as me. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
just
I go
all of
out,
that
but
public eye shit and all of that outside shit. Like any bitch sitting right here that felt like they nigga was lit or popping or popular, always in the club, always this, that, and the third, content, blah, 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 views, hoes. Them hoes feel the same way, and there was so many women in the comments spreading hate when these hoes be feeling the same way that I feel. Like, if your nigga is up and he popping, he doing this, that, and the third, that shit is not just not running by your head. And if I'm saying it's inconsistencies, you shouldn't sit here in front of the world and be like, fuck, no, she just tripping. Like, I'm not just tripping. I'm not, like, and that video kind of did make me look crazy, the way the argument panned out. But, like, I'm not just I'm making shit up. Like, I'm not schizophrenic. Like,
Do you feel like it's a possibility you maybe can lack making her feel secure when you do things like go out to the club, which creates an insecurity?
yeah. But at the end of the day, I feel like if I'm still coming home to you, is, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'll put myself in your shoes, you know what I'm saying? I could be with Lotto or anybody, you know what I'm saying? For an example, and if she's coming home,
A lot of.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if she doing her thing, I'm supporting her, everything. But if she come home late, whatever, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Because as long as she still come home to me, you know what I'm saying? 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 12,
what?
11,
Like, who?
10.
Like,
See, I ain't
you
gonna
was in a
cap. I ain't gonna cap. I see what he's saying. He's still on some young shit, right? So she sees the relationship farther than him, in my opinion, bro. She's more so on some like damn near marriage type timing where it's like, yeah, you can go out, you can have fun, but like I want you home by a certain time and it's that and the third. Like, but you gotta understand y'all young and y'all the relationship isn't that far along, bro. Just being real, it sounds like she wants things that aren't there yet. Like, I don't know.
with a bitch and she came home at 3 o'clock every day, that shit would not fly with no
Okay,
nigga.
bro, not
if I
every
was
day,
doing
bro.
that
Chill, bro.
every weekend, coming home, it's the next day, nigga, and I've been at work all day. You feel me? Like, no nigga is having that from no female. Like nobody can literally sit on this podcast and act like I'm tripping for that. Like, y'all cannot act like that.
Nah,
like, that
you
shit is
acting
not
like,
okay.
But you acting like you want to be under me or something. Like, nah, you doing that on the video, but behind the cam, you don't be like that, bro. So that's why I be thugging.
Bro, being
chilling.
under you is different than being respectful.
See, look, bro, I'm not gonna count. I like a very affectionate female. You gotta be affectionate. If you're not, if you one of the ones, you know what I'm saying, who like you we can lay up or whatever, but like not under me, you know what I'm saying, that shit ain't gonna work long term, bro. I ain't gonna count. Like, I like an affectionate female. I need somebody, you know what I'm saying, who want to be underneath me a lot, bro, but know their limits and their boundaries. Know that I gotta work. You feel what I'm saying? So let me work. Let me get my shit done. And when we find time for each other, when we make time for each other, you know what I'm saying, we handle our business, you know what I'm saying, we have fun, we lay up, we go out to dinner dates, just like Buddy said, we do what we do. But that unaffectionate female shit, that's a turn off.
I'm not clingy as fucking be. And I don't be blowing your fucking phone up all day. I don't be where
I like that clingy shit, but you gotta know when to chill. You gotta know when to chill. You gotta know when, like, if I tell you, okay, cool, I need 5-6 hours, let me work, and then, you know what I'm saying, we can figure out what we gotta figure out from there. I need you to respect that.
Where you at, who you with, never. It's just a respect, like a line that should be there. Like, I don't be on your fucking back like no crazy bitch. Like,
So you just feel like he goes out more than he should?
I just feel like you know what, sometimes it's work and shit, and who the fuck finna sit here and say don't go get some money? Like, people be outside, like, I understand, like, that shit comes with a lot of attention, a lot of other little shit, and you already moving funny in certain ways that I'm voicing to you. So, like,
She care about him
and
though.
it's
Like
just
Jaxia too.
if I-
She care
if
about
I
him
get
though.
If I bring the cameras out and I'm cussing you out, yelling in the street, oh, you a crazy bitch. But if I sit here and talk to you like a grown ass woman, you still looking like what the fuck? Like, which way is it gonna be? Like,
Okay.
and they ran me down in the comments like, no, I'm not sitting here the crazy as fuck.
But it's
like,
the truth though. It's the truth. The people online. You know what I'm saying? They was
about
online.
what?
About everything.
But you gotta think about this, and just like I say with these other loyalty tests, bro. Females, y'all want the guy until you actually get the guy. You feel what I'm saying? So for instance, let's take a Lil Baby or a Drake. They're some of the top echelons in what they do. Everywhere they go, people know their name, people know their face. They got girls who gonna wait for them in their hotel rooms. They gonna wait in their car. They gonna do whatever they can, you know what I'm saying, to get next to them. If you're gonna be with somebody who is lit, not the normal 9 to 5 work and come home type of guy, he stay out the way. He got a few friends that he kick it with. They're gonna be lifetime friends, and you know what I'm saying. He's not really chasing the extra shit in life. You gotta be built for it. Point blank. Period. You gotta be built for it. You gotta be built for it, bro. A lot of people, good guys especially, bro, they gonna get passed up on, bro. It's just real, bro. But at the same time, just because that's a thing that you shouldn't change who you are for that, bro. This seems to be a good guy who's just more so in the mix. If he knows how to navigate that shit, you gotta have trust in him. You either trust him or you don't. You can't halfway trust a person. You gotta trust him or you don't.
Definitely could have took a different route with this.
So I wanna ask y'all both, how has this loyalty test impacted you separately and together?
Honestly, I knew what the fuck it was when I knew I was finna take this shit public. It's gonna be views, people got opinions. But I feel like then and now, like, I feel like, yeah, I was kind of in the wrong for pulling that, like, just unprovoked. But I feel like the way you react to shit make me feel like, all right, like, don't be hurt. Like, if you sit here and, like, make me look crazy and you don't hear me out, like, that's a red flag to me. Like, and if I might be looking a little insecure, I went to the world to look insecure, you feel me? And then it's like, I went them lengths for you, and you would sit here and, like, be like, bitch, what are you talking about? Like, that shit would make me not want to be with a nigga. Like,
At any point, did you acknowledge him actually passing the test, though? Because you did remain very, like, a little upset at the entire test, even at parts. Well, there was one part of the test where he was kind of praising you and uplifting you, and you did show signs of, you know, that you was excited for him to say some of the things that he was saying. But for the most part, even with him passing, you was still kind of like on 10. And I think that's one thing that the audience don't understand, that you can kind of give.
yeah, and I feel like it may have been like a little bit of pride because you hopped out the car clowning me, like, and I feel like even because anybody would be like, what the fuck are you doing, to be honest, but like you going above and beyond to make me look bad. Then
Yeah, I said
now, like,
I said that in the
the
video, bro. I just didn't like how, now obviously you can't predict nobody's reaction, but I felt like he was talking to her a little bit slimy, a little bit greasy, and like I said, bro, if that was my sister, bro, I would have an issue with that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Regardless of the loyalty test, bro, you should remain respectful at all times, especially if this is your significant other.
like.
When you hired a camera crew,
But I said, but I gave you your
It's crazy.
praises. I told them why.
You didn't
You
give
feel
me
me?
my
And I'm
praises.
telling you why right now.
You didn't give me my praises. Look at the comment section.
Fuck the comments. Look at the video. I
No,
gave
you
you your
didn't.
praises, and I can still give them now.
At what point?
At the beginning of the video,
Exactly. At what point? I'm not gonna lie, bro. We gotta keep it a bean. Shawty, you did not give him no type of praise at all. It was strictly like on some whatever, nigga. Like, okay, you passed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn near like you was hoping to catch him cheating more than you was hoping he passed. And I didn't feel like she was happy about him passing that shit low key, bro. That I don't know.
or when you say, is he gonna pull up? I'm like, yeah, of course he's gonna pull up. He always support me and shit. But it's little inconsistencies that make, like, that whole little intro. Nobody gave a fuck what I said. They just gave a fuck that I hopped out acting crazy because I got defensive because I felt like you was making me look bad, but I understand that's your reaction too, to being like, what the fuck? And then that shit just kind of triggered me because I felt like you was trying to clown me, and you might feel like I was trying to clown you, but like I wasn't trying to like disrespect you. I feel like you was trying to disrespect me or paint me to be like, or feed into the bullshit of the comments. Like, fuck the comments. These niggas don't know me. You know me. So like,
And you know me, and you know not to do that, and you still did it. So I definitely.
and that's what I'm saying. Saying shit like that make me feel like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, maybe I shouldn't have even like bothered with that shit. Like,
So the same question that I asked her, I kind of want you to elaborate a little bit. Like, how do you?
And y'all might see me kind of like wandering off a little bit because even though I am a more inside nigga, like I told y'all, bro, when I do go out, the girl that I'm dealing with, it's like she has like a fucking panic attack, bro. That shit be crazy. Like, I don't know, bro. And like, I kind of feel more for him than her because I consider myself to be a good dude. I know my boundaries. I know my limits. And if you out trying to do something with your life, you at video shoots, you meet new people, you with the faces of your city and this, that, and the third, the person that you with has to be in a space where they trust you enough. And me personally in my life, like I want somebody, you know what I'm saying? When I say somebody, I want just one person that I'm dealing with, but that one person needs to be able to stay down and wait for the elevation in order for me to, you know what I'm saying, do what I got to do to really give myself to you in a space that's comfortable for me. I got a lot of businesses that I'm running. I got a lot of things that I got going on. I don't work no regular 9-to-5 job, bro. So everything that I do in my life is on me, and it's not 100% to the point stable where it's like, okay, I can take you on a date every week or a date every other week, you know what I'm saying, or make time. Like, if I gotta lock in for a week and a half, just working straight, you know what I'm saying? Text you in the morning, text you when I take a break, text you when I get done, you know what I'm saying? We might call, FaceTime, pull up on each other real late at night, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro, that's what it's gonna be for a little while. And if you can stay down with it and make it through that period, you know what I'm saying? You get whatever and we get to where we going. But as of right now, bro, this is that stay down period where we grinding. We working our move every day. Until every day our move is working. You feel what I'm saying?
Feel the loyalty test has impacted you?
Well, I feel like I showed a great example of the black community and for the black man.
Facts.
You know,
in 26 minutes, same way.
See,
y'all don't know me in 26 minutes. You don't.
I think two things. One, this is gonna be hanging over her head in this relationship for the rest of the time. He's always gonna come back to the time that you put him on a loyalty test and he passed. And she's always gonna feel a certain way about like that monkey in the room. Like, all right, I tried it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe in you. That's more so what it is. Like a damn. But then I wonder how they would be sitting right here talking to each other if he did fold. Like, it's a pride thing a little bit, and I know she feels a way about it for sure. Like, look at her face. Like, she went from smiling when she's talking about other stuff to like when this shit comes up, it's like, damn, like
This nigga in 26 minutes.
but it doesn't matter. That 26
and you
minutes
passed,
was.
and I could give you your flowers for passing. The test got kind of fucked up, but either way you passed.
Okay, let's go ahead and touch on that. The test kind of got fucked up. There's a lot of comments as well saying they feel as though if you did not notice the camera nor the truck following you, that you
Okay.
possibly would have folded. So what is your response to that?
Okay, so my response to this is, everybody is not green. I apologize if y'all mad that I caught the black truck following me. What? This is my life. Off these cameras is real life. I didn't know I was being recorded or filmed. I'm paying attention to real life. I'm in reality, as y'all can see. So
when you first entered the truck, the off rip, you noticed the camera. What was
Yeah.
going through your head when you saw the camera? Like, what did you think?
I'm like, what the fuck? Why bro got a camera in here? I ain't never got no Uber or no black truck, bro. Had a camera. So I'm like, bro got a camera. that already kind of ringed the, you know, but he was like, oh, just for safety. So I was like, okay, I see cameras like on the dashboard, you know, they record when they driving, but cameras inside, like recording the customers, it's like, hold on now, you know what I'm saying? You think I'm finna harm you? I'm not gonna harm you. You know what I'm saying? I pay for your services. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So seeing the whole camera thing kind of was like, But then bro was like, it's good, nothing to worry about. I'm like, all right, I kind of relax, you know? So I'm not gonna, at first, like the first like 5 minutes, I was on high alert though, for sure. Cause I saw that camera raise the flag, I was on alert. But then I just chill, relax, bro, like you good. I peep the vibe a little bit. I'm like, all right, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to discredit
That's
you
a
at
real
all in the
nigga,
way
bro.
that you performed on, like, while you, in the way that you conducted yourself on a loyalty test. But I kind of want to ask Red, the way that your friends after he saw the camera and then how they immediately started grilling him. How did you feel?
They reacted to him saying I don't need these hoes. I don't want some along them lines. Like, and that in another way is like disrespecting females. That shit is like, like, okay, you in a relationship with me, you get pissed off, say some crazy shit maybe, but like going off on some third party hoes, red flag. That's the second red flag.
I was a red flag for going off on your friends?
You said some shit first to them, and that little shit they was saying where they was chirping back to you. You said some what the fuck? I look like I need these hoes, some shit like that.
He was like,
and them hoes started.
I don't gotta pull them. And then one of them said, that's what he said. I don't gotta pull them. And then one said, we don't want you either.
You don't want me. You just trying to. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
But I was more so talking about the point of when they was in the truck and they immediately just started talking and making everything about you. Do you feel like they kind of went about it the wrong way? Too early?
I feel like they might have been just pressing too hard.
Because you talking to outside niggas, huh? So you know how to grill a nigga, huh? So let's hear it.
No. I feel like, look, regardless of the fact, you did some little funny shit, but you come off as the good guy and all that. Oh, why me ass shit? But I might look a little crazy, but I kept it real the whole time. I don't give a fuck what the people say. You know what the fuck going on between me and you.
Man, I got a question.
Oh my God, bro. She one of the ones, bro. It's like you cannot tell her nothing, bro. He passed, whether you like the way he passed or not. He passed. So, in my eyes, how this shit go, bro, just let the nigga have it, bro. It doesn't matter how a nigga passed as long as he passed, bro. Because if he failed, shit, it don't matter if he just got her number. You gonna be like, oh, automatic fail. Fuck this cheating ass nigga. I don't know what he gonna do with that number. Ah, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
A real life genuine question to you, Red. Was it worth it?
Absolutely not. Cause you was still like, even after the dust clearing shit, you was still come at my neck instead of just being like, bitch, like, or if you wanted to be with me, then to work this shit out. Or if you didn't want to be with me, then just be like, all right, that shit was too much for me. You'll still sit here and keep this shit kind of mild and get back on the podcast and try to make me look crazy again. I like low key, I'm not like feeling that shit. Like even if I did,
why is it such an uncertainty in Red feeling like you don't want to be with her?
I don't know, bro. I'm with you. I just saw you earlier.
I'm talking about after the loyalty test.
Right.
Of course, Red. It was fresh. You just had a whole
and I'm
TV
saying, you
me.
had 12 days to just be like, all right, look, I'm not fucking with you, or be like, yeah, I'm is, or even if you ain't, you should have enough respect for me to get on the podcast and just talk about it. And you might feel like, okay, you did the loyalty test, you don't have no respect for me, but like, shit, we here, like, and I'm sitting here talking to you. Would you rather me go off, or would you rather me talk to you, or would you rather not talk to me at all? Like, make that shit known, like.
That's a fact though. Like, I ain't gonna cap. When you give somebody some time, bro, the longest you ever give somebody, like on some real shit or some crazy shit happen, bro, is like, I get a ass about 7 days. There's some crazy shit happen. You got about 7 days. On that 7th day, I need an answer. Like, let's say that, no, God forbid, but let's say I'm doing whatever and I end up cheating on somebody, right? And they catch me. You got about 7 days, bro. Cause I'm not finna overcompensate. Like, okay, boom, I fucked up. I'm not finna overcompensate for the rest of my life or the rest of our relationship because you caught me cheating, bro. I ain't gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? It's either I still got respect for myself, even though you feel like I ain't had a respect for you. So it's A or B. You know what I'm saying? Either we gonna be with each other and we gonna figure this shit out, or we gonna split. And if we back together, we back together. We gonna bury the hatchet and work forward. Point blank. Period.
I mean, just like this is big for you, it's big for me too. You see, like, I'm trying to make eye contact, but it's kind of really hard. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's that nice guy shit, all that sad shit.
Because,
like, just say, bitch, I'm not feeling you.
It's
and
cool.
we'll call it a day.
Man,
like,
hold on.
All that beating around the bush.
Let me talk, bro. It's good. So, I want to speak. I let you speak. Let me speak. So, it's okay for me to have feelings. I do got feelings. That shit made me upset. That shit hurt my feelings. I thought we was way better than that. And for me to think otherwise, and then for me to be caught in 4K, really not even caught, but recorded in 4K, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people will freak out, and, you know, it's hard for me to process that. But I still gave you conversation. I didn't fully blow you off. I didn't go be with another girl, and I'm still here today, right now. So
You're making good points.
I'm upset, but I still care about you.
You're not just talking to me. You jabbing me, like, just.
So have y'all not had a real conversation since?
Nah, not really. She been trying to talk, but I ain't really been trying to, like, you know, like, because it's like, yeah, I still got feelings. And what you did really hurt me, for real.
Like, I'm not acting like you don't have feelings. And it's like, okay, then share them feelings. And you feel me? We talk about it. But if you jabbing me, like, you feel me? Like, you just like the people. The fuck? Like, you know me personally. Them niggas can say whatever. But you jabbing me and you'll feed into the comments and shit and laugh along with that shit, follow along with that shit. If you was really hurt about that shit, you wouldn't be playing about that shit.
He definitely is parading around on his high horse. She thought she was gonna get me. But my nigga, you gotta accept that. That's what you signed up for when you put him on a loyalty test, bro. You can't think that he cheating doing this down the third. Set him up on a loyalty test. See if he fail or pass a loyalty test, and then tell him how to feel about it. Tell him how to move about it. You can't do that. Nigga, if a girl put me on a loyalty test and I passed, like, what was that? Like, you thought you was doing something? You thought you ate? No. I'm on that. Like, come on, bro. You tripping.
So why haven't it been one of those type of conversations between you guys? Do y'all feel like y'all have good communication or no?
Nah.
Man, that's a big problem. I ain't gonna lie.
Why not?
Relationships that ended pretty much
like, I'm still questionable about the whole thing. That's why I was really kind of like
so I felt
hard
like
for me to
if
look
I
at her.
wanted to
Like,
spend
yeah,
a block on any girl I ever
Because
had,
that
I
shit just
can.
be giving genuine, like,
I don't know.
Like, I'll try to reach out, but I'm not gonna force it because you don't be giving genuine anyways. Like,
I don't give genuine.
So, okay, so some of the red flags that you mentioned, him, like, jabbing you with the people that's in the comments, him not being genuine, the inconsistencies with him and how he act. What are some things that allowed you to want to do this test and want to make you stay if everything that you saying is the opposite?
Like, you're asking me, why do I want to stay?
Yeah.
I kind of don't. But I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to leave before you leave me, because I'm not, because I tried to reach out to you and talk to you. But, like, all of that shit is just like, if I was honestly hurt, would I be in the comments giggling and shit with folks? Like, if some shit actually hurt you, would I be with that shit? Hell no. I have not made one joke. I have not posted this shit. I have not said, like, did one thing to make you look bad or crazy. I just said how I felt and why I did what I did. And you pulling out all these, like, calling me.
I think it's a good thing that Jack is mediating it. But, my nigga, you not asking them hard-hitting questions. Like, it's good, though. It's great dialogue. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, they're angry about two different things. She's more so on some shit like, you're supposed to be my nigga. I fucked up. Okay, cool. Get on me in private, not in public. And I'm with her on that. And I'm big on that, especially with my friends and my family. Like, if we go somewhere and something happen, I'm gonna ride with you right or wrong at this moment in time. But when we get behind doors, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro, like, that was some bullshit. Don't do that shit no more. Don't do that shit ever again in your life. I feel where she coming from on that, and I'm out of everything that she done said so far, I validate that statement right there. I'm not with the public humiliation, the public You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a different type of loyalty that he fucking up. Yeah, you didn't cheat, but my nigga, you talking hella grimy and greasy and slicking and grinning just because you feel like you can because you passed the loyalty test. No. My nigga, it's supposed to be respect. Like, the respect's supposed to be there regardless. And I can honestly sit right there and see why she feels a certain way, even though it's the cause of it is all of her actions. It's your fault you feel this way. And that's where he's taking that point, like, it's your fault you feel this way. You put me on a loyalty test. You the reason we sin right here again. You're the reason. I'm showing up, I'm playing my part, I'm doing my thing, I'm playing my role. You got to do yours. But it's just, it's both ways, bro. It's both ways. I feel like they both in the wrong for different reasons. She should have never put this nigga on a loyalty test, and he should be more cautious about how he talks to his female. But one thing I will say is that he was talking to the other girls who was trying him up grimy too. So it's like that might just be him, how he talks and this, that, and the third. And he just got to learn to expand, you know what I'm saying? Be a little bit more cautious with how you say things. Like I said, it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. So for instance, like, you could have been like, bro, what? Like, why would you put me on a loyalty test and this, that, and the third? I ain't been nothing but good to you. You know what I'm saying? I passed and everything. Like, he could have said that, but he was like, clown. Like, he was not, look at you. Look dumb. You look stupid. Like, talking greasy. You feel me? So, his stance, how I feel like they can resolve this shit is this. Bro, you just got to be a little bit, like I said, a little bit more cautious with how you speak to her. You know what I'm saying? Maybe slow it down a little bit. Think before you speak when the cameras are off. Because I'm not going to sit right here and play like they not both trying to, you know what I'm saying, make themselves have an image. Because this shit is getting hundreds of thousands of views. Nobody wants to be seen as a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, either way. So, I do see what she's saying when he's playing like the good guy role. Like, nigga, you're not like this all the time, 24/7. This is more so on some shit for the cameras. Okay, cool. But you can't do all this extra shit and just tell him how he's supposed to react to it.
And shit, like, I'm not doing that shit.
Who's calling you names?
You literally called me a joke on the last fucking video you're posting and shit. Like, no, like, that's not what hurt people do. That's not what somebody who's actually hurt by some shit do. That's entertainment. Like, that shit is entertaining you.
At the end of the day, you hired this camera team, so baby, you want to entertain it, okay?
See?
So
Corny.
Well,
that's not what someone says when they're actually hurt about some shit.
Well,
if I was
because
actually hurt,
the craziest thing, though, like I said, bro, she's more so in tune and like really in her feelings about the situation than him. And if this is my girl, you know what I'm saying, I'm a console her, bro. Whether she right or she wrong, I'm a console her, especially behind them closed doors. Because at the end of the day, my nigga, this is who you're gonna go to sleep with. This is who, you know what I'm saying, who you want to have your back when you go through something. You feel me? So if she going through something, she telling you how she feeling some type of way and this, that, and the third, then when you go through something, you want her to be there. You can't have it like that, my nigga. So the same way you saying to her, oh, well, you know what I'm saying, that's what you did. You got to deal with that. When something happened with you and you want her to be there for you and she say, oh, well, you gotta go deal with that. You going to get that feeling back and it's not going to feel good. You got to be open. You have to be open and, like I said, emotionally intelligent. I just don't feel like, I feel like he probably got a lot of other stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, handling his business, this, that, and the third. But as far as emotionally intelligent, that shit is low. Low as fuck. Just being honest, like, he might got good. Every other stat sheet, it looked good. But when you get to that one, bro, my nigga, you have a F. You feel me? Like, real shit. You know what I'm saying? You kick real shit, you know what I'm saying? You sound like a player, you know what I'm saying? I salute from one to another. But my nigga, like, you just gotta, it's just how you talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta talk to her in a certain type of way, you know what I'm saying? That's how a girl really gonna fall in love with you, you know what I'm saying? How you talk to her, and you know what I'm saying, your mind and your mindset. Regardless, everything else is cool, you know what I'm saying? You shining, you know what I'm saying? We go diamond cross, Cardi on the watch, you got 2 diamond rings on, you know what I'm saying? You shining, you handling your business. You got braces on, you know what I'm saying? You fixing up your teeth, clean cut, Michael Miri on the sweater, you know what I'm saying? You handling your business. But my nigga, you can have all that shit and not have the one that you want. You still gonna be searching for something that you cannot buy. You cannot buy a real one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You can't do it, bro. You can't. And so, with that being said, bro, as a people, bro, we gotta talk to our females better, bro.
I'm the one looking hurt because I'm actually sitting here trying to say something. You're making jokes and shit. Like, this is the type of shit I don't play, that you try to be like, oh, I'm doing too much. When a nigga try to play with you like that, and this is why we don't have good communication.
Right.
Because women are emotional. Women goes off emotion, man. I go off logic. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I said earlier, did I not? But when she's speaking to you from emotion, you cannot use your logic to try to understand what she's saying or try to rationalize it in your head, because your logic is what's creating that communicational barrier. She's talking emotion to emotion, not emotion to logic. You feel me? It don't work like that. And that's one thing that dealing with females I've learned. Like, okay, boom. When a girl sit down and she's telling me about her emotions and how she feel, I can't say, well, I do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what you do or what you don't do. It's about how she feeling right now and what can we do together as a couple to get her out of that emotional state back to, you know what I'm saying, more so a base level, or, you know what I'm saying, to like a happiness state, because emotions are fleeting. And, you know what I'm saying, this might be like an average day for you, you know what I'm saying? Most people, you know what I'm saying, it fluctuates. Some people have higher highs. Some other people have lower lows. But my goal is to keep you, you know what I'm saying, just above that average day as much as I can without overdoing it.
To be with a bitch, then you're going to accept that.
Like
right. So I kind of wanted to ask you a question. Mm-hmm. That was, not to cut you off, Red. That was within the video. Mm-hmm. Did you ever feel like at any time, this is one of the comments that I've seen a lot of, did you ever feel at any time that the decoy was trying to set you up?
Yeah. Like,
and if so, at what point?
Like when she just too much pressure. Like, and then when the car was behind me and I noticed it, she's trying to make me like unnotice it. And it's like, okay, you tripping. Like, well, what are you here for? You know what I'm saying? Are you really her friend? Like, I just start questioning everything because I don't know about other guys or the audience, but it's about me. So whenever things get serious in reality, I gotta really adjust, you know? And at first I was chilling and she kept coming with these conversations I was not trying to talk about. Then when I noticed something off, and she noticed that I noticed something off, she's trying to get me to relax. And it's like, bro, why are you trying to get me to relax? If I notice something off, if you really fucking with me or you care about me, you gonna be like, oh, he noticed something off? Well, let me look on the other side. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. Let me look on the other side to make sure we good. You want some chill, lay back, woo-woo. Bro, what? Nah. Sure.
So, if any, what kind of like, how did this kind of affect anybody that's around y'all in real life, as far as family members and friends that seen this?
I'm not gonna lie, like, just, it didn't really affect like me or my people. It just like, people from my high school and people that know me like when I was younger, just like trolling, just giving off negative energy, but I don't really care too much about it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause she like shit. He on some shit like, you gotta deal with it. I gotta deal with shit too. I gotta deal with shit that I don't tell you, cause as a man, I can't tell you everything. I can't tell you about my deepest, darkest days, cause you use that shit against me. Females will use that shit against you. You know what I'm saying? I understand where you're coming from. But like I said, bro, everything else, bro, you know what I'm saying? You handling your business, bro. Shit look good, bro. But you gotta watch how you talk to her.
But what about you, Rat?
Like about my people and shit.
Yeah.
My people, it didn't really affect them either. It's more so friends and shit. Kind of feel like everybody in my business, which I hate. But like,
Because of you. How you
like,
hate it?
First of all, I understand like what I signed up for. I knew what the fuck was finna go on, but it's still like maybe not the attention I need.
Right.
But I'm blinded by caring about a nigga that's trolling me too with the people that I'm going out bad on the you feel me? But like I feel like it is what it is, and if they see this shit, like I feel like people will understand more. I feel like the way the video kind of played out, it just was kind of like, okay, this whole tripping. But I feel like this would be my time to speak and people to actually understand, because a lot of women, it's that for me. Like niggas, all of the niggas that was in the comments talking bad was in my DMs too. Like, oh,
Right.
you fine for real in real life and shit like
Yeah,
that.
too. I got a question too. No caps about
But like,
that.
it was the women spreading so much hate and saying like, oh, you can get that nigga to me, bitch. If I just said I feel like this nigga cheating on me, bitch, you want to take him. Like, y'all hoes, that shit is crazy for women to hate on women that much.
Nah,
It is
but
what it
at the
is,
same time, bro, you had them two friends that you had gassing you up, even though, you know what I'm saying, he just handled his business and did not cheat on you. He didn't fold. So what do you want, bro? Because you can't, like, y'all both want it both ways, bro. It's something got to give.
Feel or what you seen?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you. You said if you're going off what you feel or what you've seen, because you've recorded me. You could feel thousands of different type of ways, but if you're recording somebody unwillingly and they react a different type of way, you gotta let go of what you feel. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what the fuck
I
you're
don't either.
saying.
That shit's confusing.
So
What
you
are you
basically saying like by you like passing the test, you showed her. So
I feel like,
the way she felt should have went out the window once you passed the test.
Definitely, 100%. Because if I was in your shoes, if I thought you was cheating or fuck with anybody, anything,
you wouldn't have
and I put
even
you on
went
the
them
test,
lengths to make sure.
And if
You
I would
wouldn't
have
give
put you
a
on the
fuck.
test and you didn't know you was on the test and I'm watching you live in another car and you passing, bro, when I get out the car and confront you, I'm not even, all that feeling shit I felt is out the window.
And
I
honestly,
see
it
what
could
he's
have been
saying.
that if I didn't feel like you was trying to disrespect me. And I feel like you could take that, like, okay, you could take me doing that as disrespect, but like, you're disrespectful, bro. Like, I'm not coming at you. I didn't call you a this ass nigga, that ass nigga, you a this, that, and the third. Like, I don't play with you. I'm not even playing with you now. I'm sitting here talking to you. You're still jabbing
You
me.
disrespected
That
me.
shit is corny.
You
You're
disrespected
jabbing me though.
You disrespected me, your man. You never supposed to disrespect your man, ever. And
So
your-
what the
and your-
fuck is you
and-
get out the car saying joke, you're a joke? That's not respect. That's not what you do to your
Bro.
bitch. And even then, if I went them lengths for you, you would try to hear me out if you actually gave a fuck, but you're trolling. You're trolling. That's that shit is honestly
I mean,
good.
for
Like,
one,
I'm good. Like,
I'm gonna be honest here. My reaction, 100%, could have been completely different off camera. You know what I'm saying?
meaning
You
what?
feel like the cameras played a part in how you reacted?
Man, the cameras definitely played a part of how I reacted. Definitely.
What would you have done differently if the cameras wasn't there?
What? Definitely spaz or react differently. Like, you
Like
know
what?
what you mean? Like
what?
Like, I could have really like let you know how I felt, but I did a little bit on camera, but not enough to embarrass you. Because at the end of the day,
And you could have did it
I
off
was
camera.
upset at this moment. At the end of the day, I was upset at that moment, but we were being recorded.
But from that moment, I've still reached out to you. You still could have showed me how the fuck you felt. You can still now.
Your friend disrespected you. You don't think your friend was coming on to me way too much, or
I asked her to do that shit.
you asked her to do that?
Yes, it's not about the ones I seen on camera. It's about the ones that go unseen. The little shit you do, and them times you go missing that little shit behind the scenes. It's about then you don't give a fuck to filling no holes, and then you pay me for crazy or insecure for asking you about that shit. That's not insecure. That's you not doing your shit as a man, nigga.
So, did you ask your friend to text me after the loyalty test?
Yeah.
No, you
Goofy.
didn't.
I don't
bro.
give a fuck about that shit because I
Wait,
know.
Oh, that's what I said earlier. I
Wait.
said he got some information that we don't know. And like I said, bro, he didn't cheat, right? So the girl, the friend texting him probably like, look, you probably too good for her and this, that, and the third. All that goofy ass shit, bro. Oh, fuck. This shit finna get juicy.
Talking about trying to embarrass me, trying to
embarrassing you?
embarrass
You
me.
act like you
You're
know
trying to,
everything.
you're
Let's
trying to
back it up,
jab
back it
me
up,
and say,
back it up,
"Oh, your
back it up,
friend
back it up,
texted
back it
me.
up.
Your friend texted me.
'Cause
You're not
your friend
disrespecting me.
I didn't disrespect
I don't
you.
give a fuck if she did because I don't want to be with you now.
Did she? So why you
You're
here?
trying to clown me right now.
Wait. What?
She talking about I disrespect her.
She texted
baby.
you?
Yes, baby.
said
I
what?
didn't disrespect you. You need to check your friends. They disrespect you.
As a grown ass man,
No, they saw I was a good nigga.
You get on here.
That's what they saw.
And you trying to clown me still.
I'm
That's
not clowning you.
Fuck the relationship. Fuck all of that cool guy shit. When somebody care about somebody, they're not finna get in this bitch and be like, oh, your friend texting me, right? Ha ha ha. Nigga, if you was hurt about that shit, you would be hurt. You don't give a fuck, so just act like it. Just,
Man,
I mean, you
I'm
acting like it,
50-50.
but just claim it. Like,
50-50.
you not hurt. You're not that fucking hurt. Because all this trolling and joking and shit and all that getting back and all that trying to jab me ass, sorry ass shit, like, that's not what hurt people do. Like, that shit is crazy.
50-50.
And they'll make me seem so crazy on the internet. But, like, this is that shit I'm talking about. This is why communication ain't right. And this is why I'm looking upside your head. That's why I pulled that shit. But honestly, no, I do not feel like it was worth it.
So, Red, for somebody watching this right now, female, watching this right now, thinking that they want to put their guy to the loyalty test, what is something from your experience that you could tell them or get them advice about?
If you're going to take it there, just know that everybody is going to be in your business. I would do this if there's something that you're ready to deal with. I would do that if you feel like you can handle all the shit. People was saying crazy shit, DMing me crazy shit. I feel like if you don't have the mindset to just move past that shit. And I will also say, if you deep down you know that nigga ain't shit, you don't have to go out bad on the internet. Just be done with that nigga behind the scenes. Don't let everybody see. Just look stupid in peace and be done and get
All right,
your
so,
shit
and let me ask you this, too. So, if you saying, like, if you know, was you speaking towards him when you said, if you know deep down niggas ain't shit?
No, I'm not saying.
You just saying, like, in general?
I'm saying if you know deep down that your nigga is not for you, or if he moving some ways and you're confirmed about that shit, then just make your move. If you're not confirmed, just try to have a conversation with a person before it get out of hand. And if that person do not care to show you the respect in a conversation to make you feel fulfilled, then that person doesn't want to be with you, and you don't have to get on the internet and let everybody know that that person doesn't want to be with you.
Right.
Facts.
All right, so
But I'm not gonna count, right?
Niggas.
Nigga, she got it, bro. Cause like I said, I was one of the ones, bro. Even if you check my TikTok says girlfriend mad or angry boyfriend passes loyalty test. Like, I didn't feel at no way, shape, or form that she was happy about him passing the loyalty test. I feel like the girl who was in the car was feeling him for real. It was kind of like weirded out that he did not choose to go with her. You know what I'm saying? I kind of think that she really wanted him to do that, whether it was a loyalty test or not. Because of one, all the things that you tell them about how good he is and this, that, and the third. They hear the good shit, but they gonna make that bad shit sound really bad. And eventually you gonna be like, okay, well, dude, I ain't fucking with this nigga. And then you gonna see 2-3 months later, your friend with him. And you gonna be like, but you told me this, that, and the third. And she gonna be like, yeah, and you believed it. I tricked you out your spot. So, my nigga, like, I sit right here and say it, bro. I look at both of them differently. Obviously, after that video and looking at this conversation, I see more so what she was saying. She just not good at explaining it. She can explain a lot of other shit well, except for how she actually feels. Like, that shit is insane. That shit is crazy. But let's continue. I'm finna wrap this up, low key.
Do you think I'm shit? What you? Or you think I'm not shit?
I'm not saying niggas ain't shit.
I'm
saying if you think that your nigga ain't shit, is that what I think? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like maybe it's a possibility to where you could not be cheating on me. I never played like you don't support me or you don't be looking out for me, making sure I'm straight, making sure I'm feeling good, got my head on straight. Never played that shit. I'm saying it's the shit you lacking on. And if everything else was so fucking good, why would you not care to fix some little shit? This is petty shit. Yeah, this is not groundbreaking shit.
And the big shit really gets smoothed over quickly. It's the little small shits like the, you forgot this. Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you wasn't there. Oh, I had this and you didn't show up. Oh, I'm saying, we said we was gonna go on a date, we never went. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, the little shit adds up to come big shit that's damn near impossible to solve. At big shit, you know what I'm saying, it gets solved pretty quickly.
But like, you didn't lose no money for this shit, no friends, no family, nobody died. Like, this was somebody.
My privacy. What?
This is about one situation that don't matter now. Cause this shit won't be going nowhere after this.
She done.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
So yeah, where like what's in the future for TC and Red?
I cannot be with no nigga who would jab me and troll me. And honestly, even if you was moving out of hurt for that shit, I could understand. But like, this is a real conversation right here. Like, period.
Okay, but yet again, it's on camera. What you mean?
So, nigga, you showed up here and did this shit. What
because
are you
I care
talking
about you. I care about you. That's what you want to hear?
Do you feel like it was a lose-lose situation on his end?
Like, what do you
I
mean?
feel like it was a lose-lose because I feel like, but I just feel like if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be able to be confirmed that I do or do not want to be with a person. I feel like for me to just sit here and keep guessing is crazy. Like, nobody should have to do that. If that person don't want to clear it up, then fuck it.
Okay.
Like, I'm not finna sit here and keep guessing and you don't give a fuck to make it confirmed or not. Off camera, every other situation that did not happen on YouTube. Like, nobody gave a fuck about that, but nobody seen that. And it's like, that's why the comments don't really fucking matter, because you know what's up, and you will still sit here and try to play with me. If everything was so good and sweet, such a cool person, you really care about that person, you don't do that shit. I did not do you that. You might have felt like I embarrassed you, but I did not do you that. I did not jab you once. I did not call you a name. I did not gang up with no motherfucker talking shit about you or me to push that shit on or egg that shit on. Never once. I did not sit on this podcast not one time and call you a this or that or generalize
She's
or
smiling
be
through all that
ingenuine
shit
about
she's
nothing
talking
I
about,
said.
like when she looking at him.
Yeah,
I'm good.
You look good, baby. Yeah.
Look at her.
It's crazy.
What I'm not gonna say thank you. What? You look nice. What?
Y'all are so confusing. Not gonna lie.
So, it's like, and you keep saying why I keep smiling like I'm trolling you or trying to.
It's cause he playing, bro. He playing hard to get, even though, bro, like you can see he still got love for her. He still want to be with her, and especially when she just said like, "Nah, it will be no more of this after this." Like saying, it kind of threw him back a little bit. Like, damn, like you talking like that, like. My nigga, you playing, doing all this other shit like she's saying, which I believe her, I'm right there with her. You are doing a little bit extra, but you playing so much that you fucking around to lose your girl playing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know when to play and when to reel it into like reality. And I feel like you don't know how to balance it. Or you're not balanced. I don't want to say you
my
can't,
emotions different.
Right now, it don't seem like you are.
Stuff, but I laugh and smile to keep out of my feelings. You know what I'm saying?
So that's your coping? That's your way to cope?
I'm not finna be on here sad, crying and on something. Man, I'm not doing that, bro.
You don't have to be sad to be genuine
smile,
or to have a conversation. You don't have to be sad. If you were smiling and solving the fucking problem, I wouldn't have said nothing about it.
So this is something that you can't forgive her for? Why do you always smile when I ask you the question?
Shit is a joke.
So is this what she mean when she say you like inconsistent? Like, do you always do this like off camera as well?
Yeah, I do.
Why you don't ever give a straight answer though?
Because I don't know, that's just
Like
me.
who?
First, I'm a happy person. You know this. I'm a happy person. I like to smile, laugh. That's just me.
Okay, shit could be
life
funny,
is
but
too good to
sometimes
be
shit
fucking
get
mad
real.
about
Like,
something.
it's not
Okay.
always time for laughs and shit. Like, if it's something matter to me, I'm not finna laugh about that shit, but neither would you probably. Like,
Answer the question.
I'm
though.
a Gemini. I just gotta laugh about real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Answer the
being a
question.
Gemini don't have nothing to do with not making your bitch complete. Nothing.
Why you won't answer the
Nothing.
question?
Wait, all right, what's the question?
Is this something that you can't forgive Red for?
Now I can definitely forgive her for this, you know? I definitely can. But she off camera, she hasn't showed me otherwise or why I should, you know? You haven't showed me you care. You literally like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying?
I tried to reach out to you a few times. I'm not finna blow your shit.
2 times?
So before the loyalty test, you was feeling away?
No, before the loyalty test, I was happy. I was excited.
So what you mean by she don't show you that you care?
I was excited for our anniversary, everything.
I'm not
you know what
showing
saying?
that I care.
You're not showing that you care. Like, you wasn't, like, checking them. Like, yeah, you checked on me 2 times, but this video been published for, like, how long now? 2 days out of
12 days.
You know what I'm saying? 2 days out of 12 days. What is that?
But I'm
If
not
I'm
gonna
your
cap
shoe,
though, my nigga. You can't sit right here, bro. Okay, she fucked up. Just like I said, I'm gonna keep it a bean. If I was to fuck up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you some space. I'm gonna give you some time. But I'm not finna sit right here and fucking over chase it. If I text you, like she said, twice and you're not responding or this, that, and the third, nigga, I'm not finna text you every single day out of 12 days. Hey, how you doing? Hey, did you eat today? Hey, what's going on? Having a conversation with myself in your inbox to make you feel good. That shit crazy as fuck right there. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I'm calling you every day. What do you need me to do? How can I make you feel better?
Okay,
That's
and
not me.
honestly,
What?
I would have did that if you wasn't trolling me or trying to clown me on cam or you feel me? Like
Jack,
nobody
she
hearing
doesn't
that
get
shit.
it. She clowned me
No,
first.
nigga, you don't get it.
You clowned
Okay,
me
but you might have
first.
felt clown.
What?
All right, I'm finna skip through, goddamn, get to the meat and potatoes of this shit because these niggas talking about the same shit over and over again. Let's see.
Kind of like you don't care, kind of. Because we
I
not
do care though. I do care.
Yeah.
And I do care. I am here. Like you said, I love to be at the club. I love to be out.
And I just think you should be more accepting of how he actually is. If he's like this all the time, then you have to. I just feel like you have to accept how he actually is and take that in consideration. That he just got this demeanor
you.
about himself that seems playful, but he
Larger
may be
than
serious
life
at
type
times.
nigga. You
So
know
please,
what I'm
Ray,
saying?
don't try to play on these cameras like I'm not like this off camera. I do be smiling and be happy and be good
I don't
energy.
want a nigga to be
So,
unhappy. I just don't need a nigga smiling in my face when I'm coming to you as your bitch to tell you that some shit is making me uncomfortable that you're doing. And I don't need a nigga that's playing about me.
Still talking about the
So,
same shit, Jack.
If it's funny and shit,
She wants to fuck with you if you want to fuck with her, vice versa. That's what it feel like.
it feel like I want to fuck with you if
Only if he wants to fuck with you.
no.
no.
I don't want no nigga that's unserious or not sure what you
Bro,
want to
what?
do. And you feel me? No nigga playing around.
What part am I unserious about? So I can get serious about that part for you.
You're trolling.
Okay, now
I
she
wanna-
doing too much, bro. I know I'm skipping through, so I might be missing some pieces, but like I said, bro, from top to bottom, this is what I'm gonna go off of this video. Starting off, you didn't trust him. Whatever he was doing, probably really how he was talking to you, made you feel how you feel. You put him on a loyalty test. He passed the loyalty test, but you really don't give him his credit. He, you know what I'm saying, he's still kind of talking a little bit crazy. And y'all end off on a bad note. Y'all gotta quote unquote figure out what y'all want to do with each other. Then the comments and the DMs start pouring in on both sides. Now y'all got outside opinions kind of persuading how y'all think. Yes, it's her fault for throwing the internet in y'all business. Oh, I hit the camera. But at the same time, as a couple, as a relationship, y'all need to be able to mute all that background noise and focus on what y'all two want to do with each other and see where y'all want to go. Just the same thing where it's if y'all two like each other, y'all love each other, but y'all families wouldn't be fucking with y'all together. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to figure out what y'all got to figure out for y'all. Turn that internet shit off for a couple of days. I bet them last 12 days, yeah, both of y'all been in them comments. And that's one of the main things that she's upset about is the comments. The backlash that she's getting because she felt a certain type of way enough to put you on a loyalty test and he passed. Okay, cool. She wouldn't be getting that backlash if he had failed. But he passed, so you gotta take it where you gotta take what come with it. Now, him. Yes, I understand what you're saying. She got to take what come with it. She set it up. She got to deal with the consequences. But my nigga, help her deal with the consequences in public, even though this was, in private, even though this was done publicly. You feel me? Because, like I said, bro, with certain things, I wouldn't be with it if that was my sister necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what she did. But you just got to know how to handle it better. You got to know how to handle it better. And be able to, you know what I'm saying, make sure you console her and she feel protected. And that you're going to beat her for her if some shit really go down. You feel me? All this shit right now is just bullshit outside opinion. And y'all playing with each other back and forth. But don't lose your girl, you know what I'm saying, trolling with this internet shit. And y'all need to be better at communicating. Bruh, stop trying to use logic to communicate with her emotions. And she also needs to, you know what I'm saying, swallow a little bit of pride and realize that, all right, boom, you know what I'm saying, you quote unquote fucked up. Even if it wasn't cheating, you quote unquote fucked up by putting him on a loyalty test and him passing. You know what I'm saying? Work forward. Work forward towards something, like getting back on track and throwing this loyalty test shit in the past, bro. Y'all sitting right here damn near acting like she the one who cheated. Like they're not moving forward. They still on the same shit even 12 days later. And I feel like that's what's gonna be their biggest issue. So let's see.
Still going on.
Man, honestly, it's
Know what I'm
it's
saying?
less stressed out when I'm not worried about if a nigga's playing with me or not. Life is good. I'm less stressed. Getting to it. Was getting to it then and still getting to it.
What you mean getting to it?
Like what?
What you mean
Are you
getting to
playing?
it?
Are you playing
What you
with
mean
me?
getting to
Get
it, bro?
into it, nigga. I go to work and school every day, and I be genuine with the motherfuckers around me that I care about. Never play with you. Never play with a person I actually care about. Never sit up on this hoe trying to joke about some shit that actually hurt me for you to be like, that shit hurt you.
Man, I've been genuine too.
Okay.
You just don't like that I'm kind of happy with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's fine.
I don't gotta be on this bitch pouring down tears and doing all that to prove to you that my feelings are hurt. I don't have to do that. I'm telling you. So that's enough. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My feelings
So
do
I
hurt.
feel like y'all definitely got shit to sort out. I really don't know where this is gonna go. Y'all are very interesting people. I really appreciate both of y'all for coming. But we gonna
Alright, man. Yeah, like I said, though, I was making points throughout the videos, bro. It's just they have a big ass communication problem, and I just hope that they can get through that little shit, bro. It's little shit, bro. It's little shit. Anyways, y'all, I got somebody blowing up my phone. So with that being said, man, I was just reading a little bit of comments, bro. But I ain't gonna cap, bro. They all on her neck. It's all about her, bro. I really feel like this comment is perfect. They're just not compatible. He needs a secure party girl. He needs a secure party girl, and she needs a low-key man that don't go outside all the time. That's literally it, bro. Like, they live two different lifestyles, but want to come together and do this, that, and the third. Like, it's not compatible at this time in our life, especially with us being young. It's, you know what I'm saying? People gonna do what they gonna do. But with that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Get in that comment box, tell me how you felt about this video. With that being said, man, y'all got a little bit of me personally, you know what I'm saying? How I feel about things, how I look at things. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Key checking in, checking out. I'm gone.